What if I told you that there is a secret force that's controlling your organization, and that anyone with access to this secret force controls the work environment and holds the future of your company, your business, nonprofit organization, or any group with three or more people going for the same common purpose in the palm of their hand? That valuable secret force, it's called culture. In the next 10 minutes, you'll find out what company culture is and how to implement the four different types of organizational culture, as researched by Robert Quinn and Kim Cameron at the University of Michigan, that will help you take control of your company's culture. Let's start with what we already know. In Professor Embry's organizational principle class, he shares that culture arises naturally within a group that shares the same identity. The culture of an organization are the unspoken rules that can help you get hired if you know how to fit in with the norms of the culture. Think about how your organization uses language, what they value, the stories you tell, and the backgrounds of each individual employee. To truly influence that special force of what runs an organization, we need to view the culture as a result of many individual efforts to create one whole culture. It just may be the people you're hiring or not hiring that are affecting the success of your business. If you don't set the standard for how you want your company to feel, then trust me, everyone else will. And soon, your leadership authority could be silently overshadowed by the secret force of culture. So, what are the four types of organizational culture? Clan, adocracy, hierarchy, and market. Each culture comes with its own characteristics, benefits, and disadvantages. The clan culture focuses on promoting mentorship and teamwork. The collaborative culture. This culture is perfect for creating a horizontal-like structure, meaning there are a few positions of rank because everyone works together with a family-like feel. This culture thrives in flexibility and improves itself through constant feedback with the internal structure of the company. However, this may lead to a lack of direction if not executed properly. And like any great family, it's hard to make sure everyone you hire gets along with the already established culture. If you want the clan culture, find out what your employees value, what they'd like to see change, and what ideas they have to help push the company further. Step two would to actually take their thoughts into action and take them into account. The adocracy culture loves to take risks and it's always looking for ways to improve themselves. That's why it's called the creative culture. This culture is goal-oriented because the leaders of this company don't mind spending time on developing their professionals to get to the top. There is a chance that this can lead to a competitive marketplace, which means you'll need to hire people who can perform well under pressure and are ready to prove themselves. If you want your organization to have the adocracy culture, then implementing strategy and brainstorming sessions provides employees with the opportunity to share big ideas that can help prepare the company further. Rewarding successful ideas encourages teams to think outside of the box. The third type of organizational culture is commonly known, and it's the culture of hierarchy, the control culture. The advantages to this classic culture is that there is a clear chain of command. Everyone knows who they are to report to and what their responsibilities are or aren't. It's a defined process that stays stable because employees' skills can be easily replaced. However, this culture has a rigid feel to it and doesn't have much room for employee feedback because someone is always reporting to someone else with a higher authority. If you need to establish the hierarchy culture in your organization, fill the gaps in your chain of command. Consider every team and department to ensure that they have a clear long and short-term goal. Finally, the market culture focuses on growth. It's also known as the competition culture. This culture is composed of people who are results-oriented and are always looking for the profitable gain, which means their money focus pays off, as this is the most common within larger companies. This culture looks for anywhere that you can increase company profit while lowering the budget. Yet this will cause a competitive nature. So you'll want to make sure that you are fighting the best battles externally and not allowing that competitive nature to ruin you internally. If the market culture is right for you, then evaluate each position within the workplace. Consider rewarding top performers to encourage similar work. Now that you know 4 different types of organizational culture, it's time to start evaluating and implementing your desired culture. First, as a leader, in order to change or improve your culture, you'll need to assess what culture your organization currently has. So scan this QR code to go directly to your company assessment created by Forbes with a detailed 10-question survey designed to evaluate your company's culture with questions like, rate how well your company knows its expectations, or rate if you've ever received acknowledgement for your work, or rate if you feel safe to contribute to new ideas. Next, you'll need to address the behaviors of the individuals within your organization. Culture derives from how everyone behaves around you. And remember, if you aren't the one in charge of that, then everyone else will determine it. Third, leaders, remember that you must hire to add to your culture, not necessarily just fit in with your culture, or you risk the chance of hiring only a certain niche of people. Hire those who will promote where you want your business to go and who can add value to your current workplace and its culture. Try implementing one of the 4 organizational cultures in your organization, whether that be the collaborative clan, the creative adocracy, the controlling hierarchy, or the competitive market culture. Remember, that secret force that runs your organization, it's going to happen whether you want it to or not. So take control now. You now hold the keys to know how to take control of your company culture and find out what was missing towards your company's ultimate success. You'll be amazed at how this 7-letter word is the secret you've always been searching for. Thank you.